Today is the day, you spongy freaks. We are getting finally a hopefully gameplay trailer for Spongebob Squarepants The Cosmic Shake. Now before I talk about what I want to see in this trailer and all the kind of details I want to know, I do want to say that I will not be live streaming this event. I am going to be at work when the event happens, so I'm just going to record and upload a reaction trailer that'll go up this evening. As you can tell, this video is a little bit earlier than usual because I uploaded it at my normal time and there would only be an hour between this and the actual event, and I was gonna upload this video yesterday, but then the Splatoon Direct happened and I wanted to talk about that, so it's going up today, and it's obviously a little bit earlier, so I apologize if it's not exactly in your guys' schedule, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I am very excited for this THQ Nordic presentation. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you guys have a really good time watching it. I'm gonna have to avoid the internet for a few hours, and it's gonna be kind of weird to not know anything about this event, but you know, all you guys will know it's kind of weird, and I know me not streaming it might be kind of disappointing, but if you watch Riders DX's channel, he will be streaming it, and I'm sure lots of other Spongy creators will be as well, so I'll just kind of be there afterwards for you to watch after all the streams. So without any further ado, let me talk about what I want to see out of this event and what I really want to see. The first main thing is gameplay. I want to see how this game plays out. I want to know if it's really going to look and feel like a true spiritual sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom, because I'm really wondering how many creative liberties that Purple Lamp are going to take with this game. If it's really even going to feel like a sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom, or if it's going to be its own thing entirely. I kind of want it to be a fair mix of old and new. I specifically, obviously, SpongeBob is the main playable character in this game, as we can probably theorize, and I want his moveset to feel very similar to Battle for Bikini Bottom. I want it to feel familiar. You know, his tip, maybe not the exact same, you know, it doesn't have to be the Bubble Wand attack or the Bubble Bowl, but having a typical attack, the up bash, you know, a bowl of some sort, some missile projectile that's like the Cruise Bubble or Sonic Wave Guitar, just something that feels like exactly how SpongeBob feels in Battle for Bikini Bottom. That's what I want in terms of how SpongeBob controls. In terms of the gameplay, I just want a really good 3D platforming collectathon. I wanted to evolve on Battle for Bikini Bottom's formula with the tikis and having different destroyable, destructible objects like them, and of course, the enemies. They don't have to be clones of what they were in Battle for Bikini Bottom, but I really want an interesting, wide array of enemies for you to fight, not just like, you know, copy and paste villains. Like, Battle for Bikini Bottom had a huge array of different robots, each with different abilities and weaknesses, and you know, having variety like that would honestly be super awesome, and I really want that. Also, I really want to hear the soundtrack of the game, because in the first trailer we heard Sweet Victory, which is awesome, but I'm really hoping, because we know that they're going to bring in music from the show, but I'm really hoping that they don't emphasize that too much. I want this game to have an original soundtrack with some unlockable music, mostly because I want to stream this game. I want to play this game on the channel, and I'm sure many other content creators do as well. But if they just primarily use music from the show and use songs like Sweet Victory and Goofy Goober Rock or Ripped Pants or other songs that probably have copyright attached to them, it'll honestly probably kill the game day one, because no one will even want to touch that thing with a 10-foot pole if streamers can't stream it or video creators can't make videos on it without being copyright claimed. Because that's a big concern, at least for me, is will the music in the game be copyrighted? Will I not be able to play it? Or at least give us the option to have a streamer mode like games like The Quarry have, where you can have it so where there is licensed music, so that if you're not streaming it, you can enjoy music that you know, or a streamer-friendly mode where the game has its own great soundtrack that you can listen to and you won't be copyright claimed. I think that's a big deal. I think that's a huge thing, like a really important thing they should clarify in this presentation, because If this music is all copyrighted, I don't think I'm going to cover the game much. I mean, I might cover it to launch, but I wouldn't live stream it. I wouldn't do anything like that because it would just get copyright claimed. I also want to see more of the worlds, because it definitely seems like they're just taking worlds that we know from like Battle for Bikini Bottom and turning them into something interesting, like Wild West Jellyfish Fields, Halloween Rock Bottom, and I am very interested in, you know, I like that fresh idea. I'm just wondering what they're going to do with it, how these themes are actually going to work in the world, if it's just going to be an aesthetic thing, or if they're actually going to do something with it. I'm also kind of curious what Balloon Patrick is going to do, because we know Patrick is a balloon for some reason. I'm not sure. I know some people are kind of 50-50 on that idea, if it's good, if it's not. Like, it's like some people aren't a huge fan of it, and I kind of understand why, because Patrick has been playable in lots of SpongeBob games before, so why isn't he here? But maybe he is. Maybe he's like, almost like what they do in like Mario games with the second player, where they kind of interact with the environment, but not entirely. It's not like they have full control like the first player does. I want them to really outline the game and just say what it's all about, because we really don't know anything. We really know absolutely nothing about this game. Maybe other characters will be playable, like Squidward or Sandy. Like, maybe they will be playable and we just don't know it yet. But it really does seem like SpongeBob is the main playable character. So, like I said, I just want to see what they're going to do with the other characters. I also want to know if they're going to do any other side modes, because we all know that the Horde mode in Rehydrated kind of sucked. No, it didn't kind of suck. It did suck. It really, really sucked. And if they do another side mode, they gotta stay away from the Horde mode. I don't know what they could really do as a fun side mode, because it's a 3D platformer. Like, they either gotta, like, sink a lot of things into that 3D platformer, or try to give us a little cute side mode. I don't know what they could do. Maybe they're gonna integrate things like Heavy Iron did in the movie game, like driving levels, sliding levels, combat levels, you know, different things like that. Maybe that's what they're gonna do, and maybe offer those as little mini games on the side. But we'll have to wait and see. Overall, you guys, like, I know this is a kind of like rambly, non-structured video. It's just me getting my last-minute thoughts out there for the Cosmic Shake presentation, or not the Cosmic Shake presentation, but the THQ Nordic presentation. There's definitely a lot of expectation going into this, and everyone's expecting a lot of different things. I'm just hoping that Purple Lamp bring a good game, a game that feels polished, that doesn't have many bugs, you know, because obviously, as you guys know, if you were around when I covered Rehydrated, I picked at those trailers to death, and a lot of people hated that. A lot of people were like, oh my god, this game's going to be great, there's not going to be any bugs, it's all going to be polished day one, and lo and behold, it wasn't. So, as you guys know, I'm really going to be looking in these trailers for, you know, bugs or things that might not be polished, because I want this game to be released as a polished, finished product. And THQ Nordic and Purple Lamp, you know I love you guys, I've interacted with you guys quite a bit, but I'm going to hold you guys accountable to that. I really want this game to look and feel really good. So, that's all I've got to say, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, do drop a like and comment down below, and of course subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you guys are notified of when I upload videos, because I will be uploading again, like I said, later today with my reaction to the trailer. Might analyze it a little bit as well. I don't know, it depends on what time Chris gets here today, because as you guys know, Chris, CC Media, is coming over this weekend, and I'm really excited. We're going to record tons of fun videos, but you guys will see that in the future. So, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I'll see you all in the next video.